Welcome to Horsehead Live, ladies and gentlemen, with your hosts, Noah Byrne, Ed Tanner, Adam Justice, Tyler Brown, and Kelsey Hudgens.
Boo! Boo! That's going to be a problem.
Nope, we just fixed it.
Oh, okay.
Tyler.
What?
That was me.
Nothing.
I was watching it live.
I know.
I was like, what is he doing?
Yeah. Okay.
Jeez, playing.
But I don't see. I don't in the live thing. All I see is a picture of it says click subscribe for Horsehead Live.
We already suck. All right.
First impressions, guys. First impressions.
I do have this.
Kick
Like, I
it.
can see that image, but then like
Click on it.
I did. If you click on it, it just get. Oh well, there we go. All right, there we are.
There we are. I know. I know it was on the delay, but it just says a thing. Okay, great. Hey, America. We've always been waiting for our opportunity to have our voices heard.
Not just America.
The people that their voices have been silenced by the media, identity politics, Rush Limbaugh, and Howard Stern told us not to go on the radio. Here we are.
Not on the radio.
Not on the radio. So we listen to
Yeah.
these guys.
Bum, 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 bum.
All right. Topic of conversation today is the podcast. How does it work and how do we do it?
Yeah, so basically what we're getting at is that this is going to be a fun experience, a learning experience for everyone.
What are you doing? Eating
Professional.
Fucking eating your food right in the goddamn.
Look, I got rushed here. I really need to eat.
Back up.
Yeah, we haven't had 45 minutes to an hour.
I wouldn't say, but I need to lean over the plate because that's where everything is.
First of all, there was 4 pieces of fucking bread in there an hour ago when you got here. You're eating the whole time.
Well, to be
Oh
fair.
my god, that's so gross, dude. I can hear every fucking chew.
To be fair, I didn't know what we're doing with it right now.
Oh my god.
I'm almost done.
Put me on the train. It's disgusting. Get me out of here.
Oh, you don't want to train no more? I can't with it. How about let's all sit on the couch with Adam and Tyler?
All right, so first,
Hey, come and join us.
Hey guys, we're just running sound right now.
Just to be the boys.
Be the boys.
The boys hanging out.
So tell them why you guys are the Beetle Boys.
Okay, so we're trying to figure this whole podcast thing out. We're trying to come up with a name. So we suggested Beetle Boys with an Ed. Says that sounds kind of like the Tim and Eric. Tim and Eric.
No, it's not what I said.
Which bit? What was it called?
The Beaver Boys.
Beaver Boys.
Well, they stole from us. Why can't we steal from them?
They just still from response.
Well, the Beagle Boys are from the Huey, Dewey, Louie show.
The Bugle Boys.
The Bugle Boys.
Yeah, the news.
Bugle Boys are.
Beagle Boys from the DuckTales.
Beagle Boys.
Oh, the Bugle Boys. They were the bad guys with the red shirts.
The Beagle Boys are the bad guys from DuckTales. Then we have the Bugle
Wait a
Boys.
minute. Bugle Boys
Beagle
are the snack you eat.
Beagle
You
Boys.
say Bugles.
Bugles.
There's no boys involved.
Beaglemans.
Can't
I'm
just
thinking of the Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy Company.
yeah. See, we've gone way too far. With the point is that everything's been done. The Beagle Boys is fine if we want to call ourselves that.
Get ready for another
But Ed came with the best thing.
disgusting chew from
No,
No
no. Back to this thing that the Cheese actually brought up an idea.
Right.
If it was the Beatle Boys, you should do like
There we
Beatles
go.
music and
We just get kicked off.
okay, yeah, whatever.
What?
I'm good.
Did we get kicked off?
Well, no. I fucked up the audio for a second. We had every single camera was pulling audio
Oh,
for
nice.
the first little bit. So yeah.
Whatever.
I was like, wow, you can't say anything anymore.
All right, so for the people watching right now, this is just a test. This is not even really a show.
But it's
We're
probably not going to get much better than this, though.
probably not.
This is going to be it.
I'm commenting as Horsehead right now, Valish. My bad. We got that going right now.
Well, I was supposed to have headphones, so I'm kind of out of the loop on this whole thing. But
Where's your headphones at?
well, I called Noah.
No wonder you're so much louder.
10 times,
You don't have to
but-
get that close.
Said he was in Wilmington. I can't hear.
I was actually at Mellow Mushroom getting Bruce Shadow.
No. Well, I forgot my headphones.
Oh.
Oh man.
But I won't be able to
great.
hear any of this.
Oh, good. Anyway.
Just Sledgehammer.
What's Kelsey doing?
I'm looking for. I think there's a set
me
of
nervous is what he's doing.
headphones right here.
We're in tech. We're in tech,
This
guys.
is tech, guys. Don't look at us
I
like
think they're probably on my
We don't
head.
open up till next week.
You got it. Yes, Brody Stevens.
They sit here
That's
for
another thing
fucking-
too. We don't need to be looking that way. We need to look that way.
I'd like this to go somewhere at some point. Does anyone have anything to do? Anything?
All right.
Well, I had an idea.
Yes.
I was thinking that. Excuse me. Since you
Everybody's
guys.
making gross noises.
No, since you guys. What's a podcast? This is some ASMR stuff for you. So, since you guys have done a lot of Horsehead Businessman videos, I thought that it might be fun for every week to do a segment called Behind the Scene, where you guys will put up a video. I can put up a video on the screen, a Horsehead video that you guys are in, and you guys could do a little behind the scene and tell some stories about what went on behind the scene or something funny, some shit like that. That may be something that could be podcasty or interesting.
I feel like
nobody gives a shit about Horsehead anymore.
anymore.
They thought we died.
anymore.
They're still subscribed, though. Joke's on them. They still subscribe.
That's true.
I feel like that should
just
be
pop up
in
in
a,
the feed.
in a later episode where they get to know the boys.
Okay,
Loser.
I'm just an idea.
No, I like that though.
Just an idea.
No, it's a great idea.
Loser.
It's a great idea. Just play random shit.
Just an idea. But you know what
No,
they
I
say?
agree. I like it.
You know what they say about podcasts?
No.
What?
Well,
Safer than a tube sock.
so yeah, I don't know, man. This is a random idea I had. Me and Adam were talking to Mushroom earlier about what we do.
I like it.
Also, shit, we could talk about
not even kidding,
things
like-
going on in the world.
I can't even concentrate, though.
What are you concentrating
So look
on?
at this big ass bite he's about to take and shoot it right into the fucking.
Oh, this is delicious.
Disgusting.
Listen.
So-
just listen. Shut up, everybody.
By the way, if you are listening
Kelsey,
to this
Kelsey, be quiet,
podcast
be quiet,
on
hold on.
audio,
Just listen to the shit.
I didn't eat much today.
if you are listening to this on audio only, I suggest that you go to YouTube and subscribe to Horsehead Businessman, because that is where the videos are going to be dropped.
It's like a reverse ASMR. Is that what you say? ASMR?
Do you want? I mean, I can hear it.
No.
You got it. So, we were talking the other day at Mellow Mushroom about the Big Three.
Yes.
And the Big Three, you guys were all about Windy City Heat, and you guys all love that. Big Three are going to be guests on Kill Tony this week. And they're getting the gang back together pretty much. And
They always do, and Perry always ruins it. The funny story about that was... Great timing.
right off the bat, huh?
Right off the bat, the fucking loser. So it was like 09. I guess Windy City Heat came out in what the fuck, like 2000, something like that.
Yeah.
So it's 09. I got the gig with the Independents, and I was going to go on the road with them, and I was going to be be playing the tour for a long time.
Shut
I was
the
like,
fuck up, fat man. This ain't none of your goddamn business.
all right, fine. Contribute then. Say something else.
No, keep the story going. We gotta keep the story going. It's a good story.
Cracking stuff up over here.
I didn't do it.
All you wanted was a soundboard. Just a soundboard.
You got the man a soundboard.
Adam's life is complete now.
Some people, talk and do things, and other people just press a button over there. Anyways, so it was like 09, about to go on the road for a long time, and I was like, what the fuck was that fucking movie? It was fucking hilarious. When You See the Heat. So I looked it up online. If you fucking play one more thing, I swear to God, I can hear it. All right.
I'm out of bruschettas.
So I looked it up online, the When You See the Heat, and it turns out they had just started the podcast like 3 days before. I was like, well, this is fucking gold. So that whole tour, I waited and waited, and I think it was every Sunday, or no, it was every Friday. I think it came out.
Barris, Kimmel,
Don Barris and what's his real fucking name? He goes by Mole. Tony Barbieri.
Tony Barbieri.
I guess Don Barris met this guy a long time ago, and I mean, how do you explain him? He must have some kind of brain damage or something like that. And they just made a whole movie about him being in a movie, but it was just a total prank on him the whole time. I don't know I don't know how to explain it.
No, you're doing fine.
Help me out.
So it's an you know about...
Basically, they're just screwing with this guy that has
Mental
problems.
He's got mental problems, makes him extremely gullible and naive, and he follows along with everything. Plus, he's also got a penchant for like wanting a little bit of fame, so they kind of like just use those in conjunction to kind of get this guy all going, thinking everything's gonna be awesome.
I mean, it goes so far as they spelled his name wrong on the DVD that I have.
Any chance they have to take a pot shot at him, they do.
He's known the one guy, Tony Barbieri, as Walter Malinsky, aka Mole, for like 20 years now, and when the movie came out, he almost figured out, who's Tony Barbieri, but he said he wanted to be Italian like Perry, so he changed his name. I mean, this is so hard to explain. It really is.
No, you got it.
I don't think I do.
It is kind of hard to explain, but long story short, so it's like these great inside joke comedians that have been going on for a long period of time. That a lot of us have been allowed inside the joke. So now he knows he's inside the inside joke.
No, he does, but he doesn't. Like, he'll sit there and watch When You See the Heat, the movie, but they've convinced him that the movie tanked, so now it's a behind-the-scenes documentary. I don't fucking know. It's insane. Yeah, it must have to do with. I mean,
so they're going to be on this other thing that I don't care about. This other show.
Were you asking me?
Oh
Yeah.
no!
I'm not even bringing this up.
Oh no! What are they going to be on?
They're going to be on Kill Tony this week, and they're starting the Big Three podcast, which you do care about, correct?
Well, I care about
never
both of
heard
those things.
You've never heard of the Big Three?
This is strictly me and Tyler here.
Okay.
Oh, so back to the point. So we did have. We actually got Tyler's
I see
wife.
on social media.
Tyler's married now. Wife Alicia to call Perry as a 15-year-old girl, and he agreed to meet her at the Denny's.
And it helped out a lot too because I was.
So yeah, they actually gave his phone number and address out on the podcast, and they do it on a regular basis. Or Don does, at least. Mm-hmm. I mean, I know the guy's address by heart. 7722 Reseda Boulevard.
Hey.
Hey,
Apartment
Reseda
102.
Boulevard. Well, I mean, in California, I kind of knew some areas around there. So when we called Perry, I gave her the address. I'm like, and when Sardo's used to be a bar in Burbank.
Well, they always mess with him about having. He didn't want people to take shits in his house, and there was a Denny's down the street, so they made it sound like he was having gay sex at the Denny's down the street, and that's where he hung out in the bathroom stalls. So, anyways,
What's our soundboard doing over here?
he's fucking cracking himself up. Is what he's doing. He's having a good time.
Hey?
Okay.
Well, anyway, so we call Perry. We call Perry, and I mean, I don't really want to say that part.
I
Ed,
said
you
it.
can say it. I'm not gonna say it.
What?
Say it.
When I called Perry, and we told Alicia, my wife.
I just said it.
What was the age? You told her the age?
Yeah, that's it.
years old.
Oh, jeez, you said.
That's not like
15.
Perry. I mean, listen. This never happened, but under the guise of going to help her out.
Oh, sexy girl.
Oh my god, this is gonna be fun.
Perry.
The worst soundboard.
Well, Perry calls us back.
All right, we need to get away from this.
Again.
See you next time, guys.
Yeah.
It's just a tech thing.
It doesn't matter. It's just tech.
Do you
We're just
want to?
going
Did
through
we
it.
flesh that out? Because we can do a new change of subject to talk about something maybe that we all know what the fuck you're talking
Yeah, that's
about.
okay. All right, agreed.
All right. Anyone ever got so mad that you punched something like a woman's face a couple times?
Hell yeah.
Okay, because I never have.
Nah, I've never punched a woman.
No. Never punched
You
a
want
woman.
to sometimes.
I did. I got very angry the other day, and I punched a wall only because I knew how to
Hit a
Fix
woman.
it.
remud it and fix it. But
Kelsey threw a poo ball through a wall one time.
I tried real hard. I
was looking
last
for
night
a
I
pool.
drank. That's almost 4 years ago this month.
I remember that night distinctly.
4 years ago,
Yep.
I do remember you were quite the ass sometimes.
Well, I used to try
I've
to.
cut it down. I've cut it down quite a bit, but for
Well,
this, I'm gonna drink.
I used to go to Rockin' Hard and try to kiss you on the mouth a bunch.
Pull my pants down.
Yeah, I did that.
Pull my shirt up.
Yeah, I did
was-
that.
He would literally smack you right in the face
I would slap people a
and
lot.
hit you as hard as you can in the balls.
I was scared
It
of
was just a
Kelsey.
funny thing.
I
would
didn't
do that.
I wasn't. I was close to Kelsey, but I was also like, oh no, I don't know this guy when he drinks. He's a totally different guy.
Yeah.
And I was like totally afraid of him
Or was it just drinking?
when he was just drinking.
Oh yeah, that was when I was just drinking this.
I mean, I feel like I get that way, but it's very rare. And
That's right.
No, but I remember the night he got kicked out of Tito's truck, threw the pool balls to the wall. He walked over to Bubba's and gave me a hug. He's like, I love you, man. I was like, I love you too. I was like, I gotta go. He's like, all right. And then the next day, he's like, I quit drinking. I was like, yeah, good for you.
Well, the next day I was like, yeah, I think I'm taking some time off.
do you smoke weed or anything?
Oh yes,
All
very
right, well,
much.
there we go.
Very
All right.
much weed.
Only in legal states.
What's your favorite thing to eat when you're high on weed?
Weed brownies.
I don't know, man.
Taco Bell.
I kind of like food. Mostly.
Wow.
I'll tell you what, man.
Taco weed, man.
There's this new type of pizza from a very popular pizza place that is very delicious.
Are you talking about the Cheez-It?
Talking about Papa John's?
No.
Don't tell me
Domino's.
Pizza Hut. You say Pizza Hut, and I'm
Pizza Hut
walking.
is the best chain of pizzas.
Pizza
Listen,
Hut is the best chain.
Listen to me. I'm
I
from
know
New
a
York
room of
City.
liars.
I'm from New York City, not the fucking suburbs.
New York City.
And yes, I love fucking. Oh my god. So I love that. But as far as the chains, the pan pizza of Pizza Hut is where it's at.
It's so greasy.
Well, you know-
exactly.
Listen,
Fucking-
Papa John's too.
Terrible.
Papa John's pizza sucks, but you get the pepperoncinis, and that's what it's all about.
You can buy pepperoncinis in the
I
store.
know, but they don't taste the same.
They don't taste the same.
They don't taste the same.
You have to find
So leave
the
them out
right
for 3
brand.
hours and fucking in the sun.
No.
Well, I mean, yeah. I one time listen to this shit. So I was when I would go visit my wife in Clemson, I would drive and I bought Taco Bell on the way there. On the way back, I had a bunch of fire sauce left over.
I do eat Taco Bell like every day. And I'm
On the
not
way
kidding.
back, I stopped at Del Taco.
What?
Yeah, listen.
Wait, where's the Del Taco?
There's a Del Taco in Columbia, South
No, there
Carolina.
isn't.
Yes, there is. I
Bullshit.
stop every time I go through there. I stop at Del Taco. So on the way back, I had a Del Taco, just soft shell taco, and then I had some fire sauce. I'm like, oh shit, should I do it? So I put the fire sauce on the Del Taco. It was the best damn taco.
Motherfucker, I'll chew his ass up.
Well, I feel like a soft taco is just like a shitty burrito, but
It is.
you get the crunchies. But I don't know. When you get the crunchies, by the time you get home, even if you live across the street, soggy as fuck.
Crunchy's
Hey, can they get the
soggies.
fucking? I mean, Jesus Christ, the meat, the cheese, the sour cream. Can I have the whole burrito with that, or like half the burrito is fucking meat, then there's lettuce in the middle or some shit?
Does this happen to anybody else?
Wrap it up.
Taco Bell. Taco Bell. Is it
Taco
the
Bell.
only place you go to, and they'll mess the order up, but then you get somebody else's order. You get someone else's order, and it's way more than you order. Like I can only afford like the dollar tacos. I'll buy 3 of them. I'll get a bag of tacos. I'm like, oh.
This happened the other day.
God.
They handed me the bag, and it was one of those. I ordered like 2 like shredded chickens burritos or whatever,
Yeah.
and they handed me the bag, and it was fucking huge, and I was just like,
You like
roll
fuck.
with it.
Yeah.
I'm
You like
rolling
go.
with it. Yeah, I got out of there. I had like everything.
there might not be anything in there I like, but man, I'm gonna
It's the
take a
same.
chance.
Everything's the same. It's an old Louis C.K. joke, I think.
What
It's
is?
a
No,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
a Brian,
yeah,
no,
I've heard
it's a I'm sorry, it's a Jim Gaffigan joke. So he used to work at a Mexican place. Like, so what's the burrito? Well, meat, cheese, and on a flour burrito.
It's true.
Well, what's a taco? Well, meat and cheese, and everything's good. What's nachos? Well, meat, cheese, and this and that. It's all the same. It's just
Did you come up with that, Ed?
I just said it was Jim Gaffigan.
I know.
joke.
Yeah. Never mind.
Man, I can't get backdrops to work. Hey,
Sorry. Well, anyway.
All right. Overall, we get this right.
So what? Are we rolling? We going?
You suck. You're a loser.
So I had a topic.
Keep it going.
let's see if yours is any better than mine
All
was.
All right, we're
Hottest chicks of the '90s. Like your first crushes. or
Laura
whatever.
Dern.
Laura Dern.
Yeah,
Who said that? You?
yeah.
What was she in the '90s? What was she in the '90s?
Jurassic Park.
You couldn't even hear which area it came from.
I guess.
I was always Christina Ricci.
Wild at Heart.
Wild at
Christina
Heart.
Ricci.
Wild at Heart, yeah.
What the fuck is that?
David Lynch movie.
Oh, piece of shit.
I'll do Nev Campbell.
Out of here.
David Lynch.
Christina Ricci.
I told her.
man.
I told Nev Campbell straight up.
She laugh in your face?
Kind of. Well, Stoney told her. But yeah, no, I mean, yeah.
My
I told her.
son, my brother used
There was
to
a lot
jag
of,
on you.
yeah, pretty
She had a
much.
weird face.
Rebecca Romaine Stamos,
No.
who I asked to prom.
Oh, that's right, you did do that.
I asked her to her face to prom.
How did you ever tell
Actually,
that story?
it wasn't it Parson son?
No, he was saying he was gonna do it, and then I did it.
Where
at
was
the
she?
Same time as me.
We got a video. We got the video.
I want to figure out who actually said it.
Where was this?
Disney.
Yeah. She was in the parade.
I don't think she was that hot.
Wait, was John Stamos like around?
No, literally, John Stamos was shaking our hands and talking to us. We're like, when do I ask your wife to prom? And he's like, well, just ask her. And then they come back on the car.
You should have asked him to
And he
prom.
asked her, and she said, okay, when is it, or something like that. What? She pretty much, she didn't deny it.
Then she pretty much says you have to ask my husband. And
You
that's how they
should
got
have
us.
asked him
They got
to
us.
go to the prom.
Because it was the old ask my husband, and then there's not enough time, and the husband goes, make sure you ask my wife.
Let me tell you why you're wrong here.
I did already.
If you asked Stamos to the prom, you got Stamos with you, and all the chicks would be around you.
That's true. I could have brought Stamos himself to prom.
All right?
That would have been better.
That's all the girls around. Do you remember when we went to the prom?
Stamos is a
Hold on.
piece of shit.
Just, hold on.
What did he do wrong?
I just remember this, Adam.
I don't know, man. He
Adam,
annoys the
What?
shit out of
I'm
me.
listening.
This is Adam's the guy on the soundboard over here.
I'm
Do you
just
remember
kidding,
when we went to the prom?
Stamos.
When
Yes.
we were like well older than we should have been, and we went to the prom with
I think we were 21.
I don't think we were older than that. And
35.
we went to
Last year.
but we went there, and then I was like, oh my god, we're gonna look like fools here. And then we showed up, and there was like 8 of our friends still there with like 18-year-old girls that were older than us.
We like them
Oh,
young.
this is oh my god, guys.
Okay, there that went.
Okay, let's
we're
end
doing
this
What's the
now.
problem?
What?
End it now.
What are you talking about?
Young girls, man.
This was back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh, you're young then.
You tell me a
suck.
23-year-old
young.
can't go out with an 18-year-old? I'll go with an 18-year-old right now.
Yeah.
As I'm 25, 26 right now. Give a shit.
I know.
So
Take
one of my
me
hottest
in.
chicks of the 80s was Meg Ryan was super hot back in the day.
Interstellar, man. Not Interstellar. Interspace. Interspace.
I've never seen
You
it.
know, with Martin Short.
Oh,
The
that
Martin
was
Short
good.
movie where they
was
go
that?
with Dennis Quaid.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, who's
The
that
gurgle?
you?
That was me. That was
Is that your
over here
belly?
making fun of me eating bruschetta over there, like
yeah, but I'm doing it
with a squirrel
involuntarily.
in your
So,
throat.
I'm sitting here drinking. Well, let's go. Jennifer Love Hewitt. Come on.
Yeah,
Meg Ryan was so fucking hot though.
She was. No, she was. Interspace, man. That's the only movie I remember as a kid where I'm like, man, Meg Ryan's hot. She had the short hair.
Inner Space.
How do you not remember that movie? It's
Not
where
sure at all.
they go. It's Martin Short, Dennis Quaid, and they.
Oh, by the way,
shrink him.
so speaking of that, the
Interspace?
guy who's in the guy who's in The Boys.
Maybe you don't know.
No, you just said Dennis Quaid and
Yeah.
Meg Ryan, right?
Yeah.
The guy who's in The Boys now. Do you see that show, The Boys?
No, what is this?
Is it
Oh my
Z or
God.
S?
I
Beat
don't know.
Boys.
It's amazing. It's a show on Amazon Prime. The main character is the son of Meg Ryan and Dennis Quaid. So in your face. Did you watch Stranger Things?
Yeah.
Heard about it.
The new girl in that one is the son of Ethan Hawke and
With Thurman.
what's Uma Thurman? Yeah.
Wait, which one is it? The redhead?
No. She's like the ice cream girl or whatever.
Oh yeah, she was great. She was great in that show.
Turned out to be a les.
She was a lesbian, which is fine. But I really, you know.
Can you
I
make
can,
him relevant
do it.
to the fucking? This is make him
It
relevant.
sounds like he's extremely homophobic, is how relevant.
That's exactly. It sounds like he was wrong.
Wrong for her to be gay. All right.
Coming from a gay guy.
That's true. It is gay.
Gay.
All right, so what
you're
I'm
gay.
seeing is there has to be some sort of cohesive nature to this, or otherwise we're
I'm
all
thinking. I'm thinking this is not that
No,
bad.
we need
to outline. I'm
Staring at our
I'm not
phones
worried
and
about
not doing
today.
anything or contributing.
I'm thinking this is not that bad.
Is that what we're doing?
pretty
For the
bad.
first time, for having nothing. Guys, we had nothing going on.
It was.
Nothing.
Yeah, it was all.
This has got to end, though. The fucking. I swear to God. It's got to be relevant to the fucking what we're saying.
And one time at band camp,
Okay.
Back off, I'm getting a little pissed here.
So I want to say that bikers are no, I don't like to say they're racist, but they always put on the persona that
Listen.
they're tough bikers.
I hang out with a lot of bikers, so.
So do I. And so then I was at
Yeah, I'm serious.
most of my family. is
No, I'm dead
bikers.
serious.
No, that's not about
I'm
you.
also dead serious. There's
Noah.
a lot of bikers. We probably know a lot of the same people.
I want to take your beer.
So
You look like a biker.
my point being is that Kobe Bryant died, and we were at the Taste of the Marsh Walk, and there was a billion people around. And they were all like, and running around, and I saw it on TV, and I go, hey, Kobe Bryant died. And the people on the Marsh Walk who aren't near TV go, what? Oh my God. And I was like, yeah, Kobe Bryant died. I kept telling it. All of a sudden, I thought it was my mission to inform as many people out this Marsh Walk that Kobe Bryant died as I could. And so I come down these stairs, and a grizzled biker with a beard, and he's got the vest, and he's all just this biker that doesn't give a shit about anything except for what he had to do right at that moment, which is probably take a shit. So he's come up the stairs. And I go by him, and I go, hey, man, Kobe Bryant died. And he didn't even stop for a moment. He just goes, I don't give a fuck.
Why would he?
I know, but a lot of people would be like, that's interesting, you know, at least. But he just goes, I don't give a fuck. That's still shocking news to him, even if he wants to not care. He's just like, I don't give a fuck. Couldn't even stop. He didn't care.
Now, you tell that guy,
His other option was, who?
I'm trying to think of a 70s rock singer. You tell that guy,
Bob
Billy
Seger ate it.
Squire died. That's a fucking whole different bag of bones.
You know the only one that's no Robin
That was
Williams.
not the Bee Gees for a
AC/DC.
No,
while.
listen, Robin Williams. That's still the toughest one. That
Fuck
guy's
him.
gone.
Fucking piece
Prince.
of shit.
Nah, Robin Williams,
Prince,
man.
dude.
I can get over
It's
Prince.
so weird.
Well, no. Prince didn't kill himself, though.
I can't get over Anthony Bourdain. It's the one where I'm like, yeah, he's still
hold on. There's something going on here. Everybody's like hanging themselves.
what,
right?
like Chester Bennington and Chris Cornell
But then,
and
like, come on. There's something like
Jeffrey Epstein.
There's got to be a guy like hanging these people.
Stay away from doorknobs, folks.
You got it.
I mean, it goes back to Michael Hutchins.
Oh, yeah.
And you remember David Carradine himself?
Yes.
And I'm the righteous man.
That's when we first heard about autoerotic asphyxiation, but not all of these are autoerotic. There's just a lot of asphyxiations.
Yeah, but do you think any of them were, or maybe they were like cover-ups or something? I don't know.
I don't even know. I look at Michael Hastings, which is the guy.
I don't even know who that is.
He worked with Rolling Stones. He did a bunch of pieces on our government, and his car. All of a sudden, he got in his car one night after like one drink, and
I did know that. Yeah,
his car was speeding out of control.
Yeah.
And it was totally under control by some other outside entity, and he smashed into a fucking. He was going like 60 and a 10.
Yeah, that video is ridiculous.
Yeah.
You see like a
Giant fireball when it exploded. He literally sent messages to his family the night before, like, I think they're trying to kill me. Like, I think I might get murdered soon.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. It's happening all
Dying.
over the place.
man. You look at it. That's just, like somebody could be like, I'm gonna kill myself, but I'm gonna tell people it's the government. But then,
Why would you
who does
hang
that?
yourself
Who
too?
does
Like,
that?
what? Wouldn't it be easier to just fucking
It's actually
jump out of a window and break the glass?
Actually, I can tell you that one of the best ones you can do is just overload yourself with insulin. You'll go into a coma before you die.
I feel like you'd have a fucking awful panic attack before that, though. Like, and really freak out.
Well, do a lot of drinking and a couple like Valiums, and then do the insulin insert. Next thing you know, you're in a coma. You don't know, and you'll die in a coma. It's not bad.
I kind of want to see the die.
How many
though,
times
like-
have you done it?
I don't know. But second off is to when you kill yourself. What they learned is that a really good way to do it is just get pretty fucking drunk or pretty fucked up, tie the rope around your neck, sit on your knees, and just lean into it. Don't try to like drop or hang or anything like that. You just lean into it and you just slowly asphyxiate blood and you'll pass out.
Be sure you're taking this down, kids.
I don't recommend
Oh
anyone
my god, that
does
actually
this.
worked. That actually fucking was relevant. Good job.
That was Kelsey.
That's Kelsey.
Oh.
He's the human soundboard.
Of course.
You thought it was a soundboard?
I'm saying I don't advocate for any of that stuff, but
I do. But
what are you doing? Why?
It was so bad.
But part of me wants to, like, if you kill yourself, like, I don't want to, or just dying in general. I don't want to die like in my sleep. I want to die like
I'll die in my sleep.
getting hit by a bus because it's like boom, now you're dead. Like, I feel like you just like, I don't know, somehow become a force ghost or something after that, like cross over. Like, if you don't know you're dying, well, see, I kind of contradict myself there. If you saw the bus coming and we're like, God damn, here we go, boom, and then you get hit by the bus, then you're dead.
You're saying Kobe had a good out.
My favorite
Mountain.
My favorite thing, Eddie.
I wasn't even thinking about Kobe anymore. I was just thinking about
that's
No, Ed. One time,
So quick.
you said, when you die alone.
That's right.
That hit me. I'm like, you do, man.
I
You
used
die
to-
with 1,000 people, but you're still going out by
I
yourself.
used to have a panic attack. There could be a million people around you, and your ass is dying alone. You could be holding hands with another person dying, and you still die alone.
I like that from that movie Legend or whatever that just came out, or whatever it is, but the guy says... he goes,
Tom Cruise?
No.
Legend back in the day?
Tom Hardy plays a twin, but he's like, when are you going to die? And the guy goes, at the last minute. It's a great quote.
So,
Anyway, so Kobe was on a helicopter, looking around the people on the helicopter,
I gotta
saying,
take a piss, like, real bad.
I know
I'll
these
be right
people.
Back. Keep going. I'm gonna hear you.
I wonder if that has.
Of course it does. Keep going. Keep going.
So they would have been looking around the helicopter going like, I'm Kobe Bryant, and everyone, we're all fine. And the people on the helicopter are probably saying, this is Kobe Bryant on the plane. They're just probably looking at him. He's probably calm. And they're going like, we're going to make it.
Yeah.
This is Kobe Bryant's plane.
I actually got something to say to that, too.
Great. Say it to your piss.
yeah.
Jesus. Just give him a bucket.
He's a disgusting piece of shit.
Get him a bucket.
Hey,
Anyway.
Okay, well,
waterfall,
that piss break derailed my conversation. My conversation was about the last moment before you die. And that's all I was going to talk about.
Well, keep talking.
Oh, so anyway, I don't know. I don't want a panic situation where my car hits the river and it's going under and my seatbelt's stuck and I know I'm going to die that way, and then the cold water comes in and I asphyxiate to death. My dad was electrocuted to death, knowing he was electrocuted to death, called out for help, still dying. No one knew how to help him. They actually electrocuted a elephant, Edison did, to prove the viability of his product.
I remember that. Yep.
Electrocuted
I
an
was
elephant.
there.
So I want to know, when Edison electrocuted an elephant to show that if he had really powerful shit or whatever, what was the crowd doing? Like, you come up and you go, oh, they're gonna prove this cool thing about electricity. They're gonna electrocute this elephant. But when it happens, you're just watching an elephant get electrocuted. Did anyone walk away from that happy or thinking that was a good entertainment or value or anything? Like, how is that? What were I want to know the people that stood around to watch that. Like,
Was there any
those are
states
different
still?
times, man.
I was about to say, is there any states that actually still let electrocution be an option?
South
For
Carolina's an
killing?
electrocution
Yeah.
state.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the Houdini or who was it? Oh, no, not Houdini.
Edison.
What am I, Edison. Yes.
Yeah.
Same guy.
when he zapped an elephant.
Same guy.
Yeah, to prove the AB currents or whatever.
Yeah, but I just want to know what the people that all gathered around to watch that.
Well, back in the day, no one
What is the point of us trying to have a conversation?
back in the day, no one gave a
Oh, yeah.
shit about a fucking elephant. Like,
I don't know if they did or did not, though. There's no way nobody cared about an elephant. You're watching something die in front of you, something huge and
I kind
majestic.
of feel like did what
Do you
black
think people
people died in
cheered?
front of them back in the fucking
Sure, but
day.
do you think people cheered? They're like, yeah, we killed that elephant.
Look at the
Fuck
fucking
them.
the slave days.
You don't think there was anyone who walked away? There was people who were sad about the
They-
slaves
they-
when the slaves were
humans.
happening.
They never said anything.
Yeah, they were. They're just not part of history because they weren't the wealthy people.
Well,
The people that were like abolitionists and shit and didn't like slavery, they're not really talked about.
if I watch somebody being strung up in front of me,
Except for the
I'm gonna
Quakers.
fucking do something about it. Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly. And then you're gonna get shot. But my point with the
Whip out a
elephant is,
lightsaber and fucking.
my point with the elephant is, are they selling snacks? Is there snacks and candies there? You just fried an elephant in front of all of us. It dies. We all watch this thing die collectively.
I actually
We
think-
feel good.
I actually think that was like a news thing. I don't think there was like a lot of people there.
I thought there was a lot of people there. I thought
could
he
be
made it
wrong
a,
with that.
an event because I thought Edison was in that P.T. Barnum era where everything was like, we gotta go big.
Yeah, it
we
might have
gotta
been. Well, the things they do to the elephants in those days, anyways, were probably just the same.
go- Probably now
Ride
it's,
'em, feed 'em.
it's probably not a lot different
Circus.
than what they do to him now.
So back to the Kobe thing, I had a thought while I was taking the piss. If I was in the helicopter with Kobe Bryant
Sucking his dick.
and a missile hit me
Oh, sorry.
Damn, dude.
while I'm sucking his
Man.
dick,
Hell.
if a missile hit us, I'd be like, "We're fine." Fucking
Kobe Bryant's in here.
because Kobe Bryant's not
He's
gonna
not
die.
gonna die.
That's exactly what I've been thinking the
Yeah.
whole time.
He's
Right.
gonna die. And then if you really died, I'd be like, "Oh my god,
Fuck.
terrible."
Yeah.
That could have been me.
Because Kobe Bryant's
Oh no.
Kobe Bryant's got to either be thinking one or two things too. One
not gonna
is
die,
I'm not gonna die. I'm Kobe
Yeah.
Bryant. Or
But then again, dude, don't
Oh,
you think
shit.
that as yourself? Like, I'm
don't
not
let
gonna die,
on.
me.
Don't let on that like. Well, I know we're all about to die right now.
No, hell no.
They would have known that the helicopter would have gone into a spin or done something weird.
Yeah, but even even
you have
as much,
seconds to know you're gonna die.
I think everybody themselves, unless you actually do die, if you're in a situation where you're like, you're gonna die, you're like, this ain't gonna really happen.
No, I don't think that ever. I think the opposite. I eat a hot dog and I'm like, I'm choking on this hot dog. I drive down the road and I'm like, this is the day I don't make it back.
Yeah,
I went to sleep
you're
last
right.
night.
You're right.
About to tell my girlfriend in case anything happened to me. I loved her. That guy almost went and did that.
I
before
don't
went to bed.
even lock my doors anymore, just so someone can come in and find the body in case I like just die of something.
Yeah, you think of people who die in their house and nobody finds them for months and they just
no,
turn to like
or like you could like someone could save you, but they
grease
can't
and-
get in to get you. Like if I'm like gasping for air on the floor and my
doesn't
door's
matter, we're all
locked.
doomed.
If you had, so my mom used to date a guy and then he had a heart attack in his apartment and his dogs ate him.
Still story.
Nobody found him for days. His name is. His name. Just if they were on point, I guess. The
I
sound
know
effects
it
make
doesn't make
sense.
any sense.
It's delayed.
No, it's not because they're delayed.
Oh, you're delayed.
You suck.
Okay.
You're delayed in another term.
Yeah, I had an interesting story that is no longer interesting now.
No, it is. The
Another-
dogs.
By the way,
The
another
dogs ate his
Jesus.
mom's
Another term for
boyfriend.
delayed would be retarded.
Sick.
Beetle boy.
All I want to know is if you are chewed up by your
Can't
own
say that.
dogs, do you get a discount at the funeral because you don't weigh as much and there's not so much to do?
Oh, I think it's yeah.
It's a coffin, like a 4x4, just small. It's just a head. That'd be awesome.
Should be a to-go bag, a doggy bag.
Or do they bury the dog with you in the stomach?
Yeah, I want to be all together by the end. So put me with the dog shit.
What if
and
the dog shitted and threw you up?
Yeah, I want all of it back
Bam,
together
there you
again.
go.
I want to be in peace, not in pieces, folks.
Brown Bannister.
Rest in pieces.
Rest in pieces.
I kind of like that. I kind of like the brown banister. I don't see that.
What do you guys think? Brown Bannister?
I don't know what the fuck it means, but yeah,
It
sure.
means a long piece of shit.
Yeah.
Looks
Okay.
like a. By the way, I'm going to give the credit to Ryan Wells, I believe, or Casey Baker for coming up with a brown banister. back in the day, because that's not a real term.
No, we've talked about Brown Bannister for years.
Yeah, but I didn't make it up.
I know you didn't make it up, but we just always laughed at it.
And I'm sure they'll
And I
give
never
us the
really
rights.
knew what it meant.
And they'll come on the show as well.
Well, y'all pretty much have a hard out in about 5 minutes. So this is just a rough idea of what we're going to do with a show.
A banister is the structures that make up the uprights and handrails of a side of a staircase.
Yeah, but what does a brown banister look like?
It would be a,
long piece
Was it
of
like
shit.
the red banister? Like
anything long and brown, you could say looks like a piece
Well,
of
here's the
shit.
thing:
Wait,
we
now
can
what-
turn it. We can turn it into whatever we want.
What was it
If
there?
we want to say it's a brown piece of shit,
I just
if everybody understands now
No.
that Brown Bannister is a long piece of
And
shit.
by the way, I was very worried that I was gonna have nothing to say. I could go for another 3 hours.
It's Ed show. My thing is like, wasn't there like a dog that flew like the red something
Clifford?
plane?
Sopwith camel?
No, wasn't it
What?
like some kind of like back in the like
Clifford the dog?
no
Snoopy?
the 80s? No. Oh, okay, Snoopy. It might have been Snoopy. What was his plane?
Snoopy?
Those are red. It's like red, like the two.
What was it
wings.
called?
The
Then?
Red Baron.
No,
Red Baron.
He,
Red Baron.
he was against the Red
That's the
Baron.
pizza guy.
No, Snoopy's plane was the Sopwith camel. He was against the Red Baron.
That's what I'm
right.
thinking of. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm thinking of.
He had to fight the Red Baron.
Man.
Jesus Christ, you guys want
The Southwood Camel.
Oh wait, so we're out of time. I just want to say to everyone at home, listen to this all the time because it's the best thing you have going in your life.
We'll get better, I promise.
We'll get better. This is just a test run. This wasn't even a real show.
What do you got to do anyways? Come on.
At the next show, we'll all have papers in front of us. And
we'll
we'll
have
want to talk
thing,
about. We'll get into arguments about stuff. Adam will have figured out his soundboard.
No, I won't.
No.
Cue the soundboard guys right there.
Sorry.
yeah.
Sorry.
So,
Q.
I really do want you to figure out, but another part of me doesn't want to because I want to keep like busting your balls.
suicide. Why was that on that game? I don't remember
I
suicide.
don't either.
There was no suicide.
Yeah. I vaguely remember the suicides.
How could you suicide?
I feel like I remember.
Wasn't
Suicide.
there was babyalities?
There was babyalities. There were friendships. There were
Friendships.
The bestiality.
Get the fuck over here.
Sodomy.
Sodomize. Rape. Ass rape.
Yowza.
All
Alright guys, if you're not doing anything tonight, go to Greg's Cabana.
Regular rape.
They have bingo and delicious burgers.
Idiot.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah. Anyway, let's figure this shit out.
Tyler's
All right, cool.
All right, well,
get started.
everything went good. We had a successful stream, so we know that'll work. All right, you want to play us out there, brother Adam?
What do they say about
Hey,
some
did
of
you
the
have
old,
any lagging on any of the videos or anything?
Nope,
What do they got to say on the comments here?
not enough to matter. My buddy Valish was watching. We were talking back and forth about some Brody Stevens stuff that is sort of unbeknownst to everybody else. Because nobody else is going to understand that Brody Stevens also hung himself. Yes!
Did he really?
Yeah, that's sad.
Hang in there.
I didn't know that. I thought he died from I don't know what he thought.
You got it. February 18th, 2019. I hung myself because my friends wouldn't call me.
Is that what he said?
No, that's what.
Oh.
He's dead. You couldn't have said it.
I was thinking. I don't know. I'm lost.
I'm lost too.
Did he really hang himself though?
Yeah, he did.
Really?
True story.
I thought that. I always assumed it was natural causes for him.
You got it. Enjoy it. Yep.
Inappropriate.
Appropriate. But anyway, I think we know now what we're working with. We know now what we need.
What if our podcast is just about making fun of people that made that
Killed themselves.
I was trying to think of how to say suicide of themselves, like kill themselves.
Suicide.
Kill themselves, yeah.
Like, yeah, Robin Williams, you fucking idiot.
So on episode 1, Robin Williams.
But
Yeah.
Come on,
you
that
decided to not go back to cocaine. Just do more cocaine. It always worked for you in the past.
Who should be next?
Come on. Anthony Bourdain. Oh, are you too scared to eat another cricket, Anthony Bourdain?
He was killed. There's no way.
Obviously, he was killed. He was killed by Weinstein's group.
Well, his girlfriend
Was girlfriend raped or not? Oh,
yes,
yeah,
you're right.
raped the kid.
Yeah,
and he paid a lot of
she
money
was-
to
hold
cover
on.
it up.
And she was not that I'm defending like the fucking
Rapist?
hog of Weinstein over here, but she was like the head of the fucking committee against that shit. And she was, you know what though? What was the kid, 17?
Yeah, it was some
You
young
faggot.
kid.
Someone's raping me when I'm 17. It's a hot chick. Go for it. Jesus.
Well,
What if you're 15?
Yeah, absolutely.
the law is the law, Ed. And I
give a shit
don't care.
about
I don't give a shit.
I'm not
about
gonna
you.
tell if I'm 15.
Jerry Lee
If I'm
Lewis.
15 years old and a hot chick is having sex with me, I'm gonna tell on her.
Do you have a goodness gracious, Great Balls of Fire soundboard quote?
No. We're talking the opposite way. A man. I don't care if you're fucking the 14-year-old dude.
Rape myths, Ed.
Listen,
You got
and-
rape myths.
If you're a
Rape
14-year-old
Myth is
guy
a great
and a
episode.
30-year-old
That should
woman
be our
bangs
first
you,
episode.
good for you. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that.
Tyler was raped.
If you were 14 years,
wanna-
hold on. If you were 14 years old,
Tyler,
and-
Tyler got raped on a beach by a chick.
Yes.
It actually wasn't a chick.
who's the guy?
It was a dude.
Nah, it was a chick.
He didn't rape me.
He didn't rape me. He'd
didn't
only,
touch me, though.
he'd only
I was
just
like,
blown me.
He didn't touch me, but I just touched him.
What the fuck are you doing here?
God,
Let's
God
end
damn.
this thing fast.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me that time.
Can you build one soundboard with like anything you want on it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what
This is just whatever.
All right,
yeah.
next subject for the next one.
Next time we got that.
Seriously though,
Chicks raping high school kids. And
Doesn't
how does this
exist.
work? I think it does exist.
if you're a 14-year-old kid, oh my God, pray the Lord that the fucking. I'm banging an 80-year-old lady when I was 14.
When you were 14 years old?
This is our problem here,
Dude, when I'm
people.
14 years old, I'm praying to get
This is
raped.
why there's
You
gonna
used to
be.
look up pictures of fucking vaginas in the goddamn fucking dictionary back in the day. Think
That was one of
anything.
those AO when he had
At the
that-
bookstore, you'd go there and use the one aisle had like the sex stuff. You're like, oh, just kind of like peek through a couple books. You're like, oh,
You
whoa.
can just walk
It's
in and
true.
throw up your
Yeah, only me.
arms.
It's true. You know what? In a weird way, you're kind of right. Because like, if I was 15 jerking off to Marilyn Monroe, how fucking weird is that? I mean, she's
When you're
long dead.
When you're 15, you're not. I mean, you're 15. Exactly. Well, yeah.
You know,
whatever.
she's like 200 years old by the
you're
time
saying
I
when
jerk
you're
off to her,
15,
and
you're
I'm
allowed-
15.
No, if you're 15,
So
you're
Marilyn
jerking
Monroe
off
wanted
to
to double me.
fucking Jennifer Love Hewitt back in the day. She's older than you. I mean,
Never jerked off to Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Well, I mean,
I can't
yeah.
follow your train of thought if you don't pick a celebrity that I would jerk off to.
All right, so when you're jerking off to Jamie Kennedy back in the day,
Jamie Kennedy.
Jamie
that's
Kennedy.
a guy.
You know, he was at the Uncle Tito's that night. Were you guys? Who's with me? No, was it you?
Maybe.
We got to talk about. We
'Cause
told.
I don't know why that name came in my head.
If I was with you, I would have shit on him about something.
No, you weren't with us then.
Exactly.
Because we went to the bathroom and we made a video.
What
Wait,
took
who?
shit
What?
on?
Jamie Kennedy.
Comic?
Yeah.
Comic.
From
Yeah, he played over at Jeff Martin's place.
Son of comic.
I remember Alicia was really mad.
Please.
I
Actor.
think I went.
Anyway.
Actor.
Whatever.
He had his show though. His Jamie
Alright.
Kennedy
Give a
experience.
shit.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, his
So,
show.
All right, sign us out,
so
Kelsey.
sign us out because it at least works.
Shock.
Yeah, we're good.
So we're good.
All
Fuck
right.
yourself, everybody.
Well, welcome to our first successful stream from the Horsehead Businessman YouTube page.
Oh, that's right. We're Horsehead Businessman. Okay.
So yes, Noah, it's your brainchild. Your tag on Instagram is that Horsehead Businessman. So technically, this is
Sign us out.
your
I'm
baby.
down, dude.
So-
I actually had the least to do with any of this, but I will say thank you for listening, folks. We're going to do this again and again and again until the pitchforks and the townspeople torches come out here and tell us that we can't do it anymore. So hopefully it gets that good.
I don't think anybody's even going to give a shit either way.
Well, that's what we want. Is we want people to give a shit in a bad way.
I don't know. Mushroom Madness has 6,800 views.
Yeah.
Kinda
That's how weird this world is.
something.
So, yeah, check us out here on the Horsehead Businessman channel. Check out our other videos if you've never seen them before. Check out Kelsey's podcast. It's my stuff. Or is it just the Kelsey Hudgens Show? Now, what
Yeah,
is it?
Kelsey on the show.
Kelsey Hudgens Show. And
You should say that better because you don't know how to spell it. Like, use like the Kelsey Hudgens.
Enunciate.
go on.
By the way, I'm off Friday night. You guys want to do a podcast with me Friday night?
I have to work Friday night.
Yeah, I gotta work like 6 a.m. on Saturday.
I go to sleep at 9.
Well, I mean,
What time are we talking?
I don't care. Early.
Yeah, I can do early.
All right.
I gotta work, everybody. Come on.
All right. Horsehead Businessman. Noah Byrne, Tyler Brown, Adam Justice, Ed Tanner, Kelsey Hudgens. Love you. Love you. Adam Justice, ladies and
I'm
gentlemen.
going to Greg's Cabana to get a burger.